You may be seated. Welcome, nursing graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends of our graduates of the 2019 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. My name is Dr. Karen Widener, Director of the Nursing Programs at Northeast Community College. I am honored to be here with you as we recognize and celebrate this achievement milestone for our nursing graduates. Today we celebrate the educational success and journey for 38 practical nursing students and 46 associate degree nurses that have completed the educational preparation. There have been many quizzes, lab experiences, clinical experiences, and study sessions in your pursuit for this academic achievement thus far, and we are so proud of you all. Colin Powell once said, "A dream doesn't become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." Today, that dream comes true for you and our nursing graduates. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Jason Sager, who's an associate degree nursing graduate who attended the program from our O'Neill Extended Campus. Jason will sing the national anthem a cappella.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the fray and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Jason. If you need a sidetrack, I'm sure you can get a professional career as a musician. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Michael Chips, President of Northeast Community College, who will give the college welcome and share a few words with us.
Good morning. Are you excited or not? Is your family excited or not? Well, that's only that side's excited. This side is not excited. That's too bad. So you better look this way when you, okay, we'll do that. Welcome to Northeast Community College. Not that I need to tell you that, because except for your families, I'm welcoming them because you've been here for a while, right? But this is an exciting day. You know, I've done this for 4 decades. How many of you are 40 years old or older? I don't see any hands. Okay, we'll move ahead. You might have heard I'm going to retire, and this is my last of my last, and I just love this. These are the things I'm going to miss the most, is being with you students. Certainly, I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments. I've been around a long time, and I actually used to be an associate dean of the allied health programs at another college, which included nursing. So I've been around you nursing students and nurse educators for a long time. It's a special occasion, and there's a reason why you're kind of separated out because of the intensity of this program. How many of you would agree with me that it's a little bit intense? There's only one person that raised his hand. Isn't that amazing? Only 3 of you thought it was intense, so maybe you need to upscale a little bit, Dr. Widener. You and your faculty need to increase the intensity. I don't think so. If you may know, my granddaughter's graduating from your program this time around, and Courtney's had to work extremely hard to be able to get through the program. And I know all of you have worked hard. And that's why you are so intense and so passionate, and that's why when you go into this field, this endeavor of nursing, you'll make great nurses, great nurses. You know, this is a very honorable profession. I hope you realize that. I hope you've thought beyond just the books, the learning, and everything else. But as you head into it, it's truly a calling. I hope how many of you believe this is a calling and not just a job? I hope I see all of you raise your hands, because you're going to be able to repeat the pledge here pretty soon, right? And it references what it really means to be a nurse. Doctors, whether physicians agree or not, I don't know if we have any MDs, medical doctors in the room, but I'm here to tell you what I found out over my 40 years of service and working with the nursing profession is the doctors, it doesn't exist without you. It just does not exist without you. Always remember that yes, they're well trained, they've been at school a long time, but there's nothing like having the support of great nurses that are standing beside them, making it work for our patients. You perform the most of the critical nursing services. You know, my mother's in a nursing home here in Norfolk now, and I just am so blessed to have so many Northeast graduates and students that work with her on a daily basis. It's amazing to watch the passion and the drive that each of you have in order to perform services to people that are in tremendous need. And you serve that so well. Don't ever look at it as a job, because I can tell those that when I'm standing there with my mother, I can tell who think it's a job and who have a love and passion for being a nurse. it makes a huge difference in the lives of the people you're serving. There's a tremendous shortage, I know you know that, a critical shortage throughout the nation of people that are graduating from programs like this. And you are so fortunate to graduate, and what's going to be interesting is that you are going to be reimbursed well throughout your life of your career as being a nurse. It's amazing that the salaries that they pay, but you deserve every dime of that. Just always remember that because of what you're about to do. I think Dr. Widener was telling my board yesterday of the number of positions that are available in Nebraska and across the U.S. So you are in high demand, and high demand deserve good top salaries. And so you'll be rewarded well for your services. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a need of 1.1 million new registered nurses for expansion and replacement of retirees to avoid a nursing shortage across America. So don't think for 1 minute that your skills, what you've learned here at Northeast Community College, won't be needed throughout your lifetime. My daughter's a nurse as well as my granddaughter will soon be a nurse. And that service that she has, she works out of the North Platte area, my daughter, and what she does in the area of hospice care for a number of years, and what she does today for the medical care of patients is beyond compare. I admire it very much. You know, but as Americans, we really need to look beyond just the critical care that we need immediately, which you'll be a part of, many of you, but preventative care as well. As Americans, we need to really work on that. We need to get healthier, and I know as nurses, you'll continue to help us do that as citizens in this great country. But you're going to serve a greater population like me. You know, the baby boomers, it's an increasing population. We're heading into services. They're going to need even more of you to take good care of us. So personally, you're very important to me because you're going to be serving my needs even more. By obtaining your degree, you're providing a much-needed service in all of our communities, and I do hope that many of you stay in rural Nebraska. I really do hope that that will occur. Some of you will head off to the lights of metropolitan areas, and that's fine as well, but I do hope that many of you really consider working and continuing to work in rural Nebraska. I want to congratulate and thank Dr. Widener and this faculty, and this nursing faculty, these nurse educators. They are next to none. I know that you know that because you've been intensively involved with them throughout your experience with us. But let's just give them a round of applause because they're tremendous. Oh, now it's the standing. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah. I knew you couldn't help yourself. And last, before I close, you know, there's nothing like the J. Paul and Eleanor McIntosh College of Nursing. I'll tell you, I hope you don't take that for granted. You know, it wasn't too many years ago. I mentioned to Dr. Widener earlier yesterday that it wasn't too many years ago that they were in the old regional center in one of those buildings that we actually tore down a few years ago. So be glad that you've had premium faculty, you had the best of faculty, you had the best of facilities, you had great clinical experiences, and I can assure you, you are well prepared by Northeast Community College. So best to you. I'm looking forward to greeting all of you here and at the graduation ceremonies. God bless you all.
Thank you, Dr. Chips. I would like to introduce members of the college administration. Would you please stand to be recognized as your name is announced? Mr. John Blaylock, Executive Vice President. Mr. Lyle Cottle, Vice President of Educational Services. Mrs. Amanda Knipp, Vice President of Student Services. And Dr. Michelle Gill, Dean of Health and Wellness. Would you please? We wouldn't be able to have the quality nursing program without the administrative support, so I thank you all for supporting us. Student success would not be possible without the expertise and guidance provided to each of our students by our excellent and experienced nursing faculty. Would the members of the nursing faculty please stand as your name is announced? I ask that you hold your applause until the group has been recognized. Patty Brettschneider, Katie Brummels, Stephanie Dvorak, Michelle Keener, Sarah Luby, Heidi Merritt, Sheila Meyer, Cheryl Musel, Mary Jo Nelson. We also have adjunct faculty, and a couple of the adjunct faculty are here today. Carrie Holt and Jill Junk. Please show your appreciation. Also, please let me say thank you to our nursing program specialist, Debbie Bates, and interim nursing program specialist, Stephanie Hecht, who assists with manning the office, advising students, and meeting the needs of our faculty and students on a daily basis. Thank you for all your service. Family and friends play a major part in supporting the students. I know many dinners were missed, games not attended, and household duties not completed. Your sacrifice and enduring support has allowed your loved one to accomplish their dreams. Would the graduates please show their appreciation by a round of applause for your family? I would like to introduce Mrs. Laura Ruggie to give the student address. Laura served as the Student Nurses Association president. Laura has previously earned a master's degree in ethnomusicology and has substitute taught in the K-12 system and has provided private piano lessons. When she moved to Nebraska, she was at the decision of whether to continue her education and getting her teaching certificate, or, as her mother encouraged her, enter the nursing program. Laura will be graduating with her associate degree of nursing tomorrow and is receiving her pin today. Please welcome Laura to the podium.
Hi. When I began nursing school, I had a pretty straightforward mindset. Nursing school is simply a series of checklists, right? After all, it's only 2 years, and I'll have a promising career after this time. My thought was, it shouldn't be too bad. I've been through school before. Boy, was I in for a wake-up call. It's not simply the challenge of the schoolwork or the hundreds of hours required for clinicals. No, the difficulty lies in something more when our calling is nursing. Nursing school changed me in more ways than I could ever have predicted. I'm sure everybody sitting out here can attest to the subtle but significant differences in the ways that nursing school has changed them. It changes the way you think and react to situations. I am constantly on the lookout for the emergency exits and resuscitative equipment. The first thing I look at when I meet a stranger is their arms. Could I fit a 22 in that vein? I apply nursing diagnoses to everyone. My daughter is at risk for nutritional deficiency related to Pop-Tarts for supper. Interventions include, you guys know. But most importantly, nursing school has changed the way I prioritize and manage overwhelming situations. Because let's face it, we've spent the last 2 years being overwhelmed. I find myself applying Maslow's to the dishes, right? You need plates. Silverware is there for emotional support. All joking aside, I feel really honored to be up here speaking on this monumental day. We've fought hard to get here. More importantly, I feel honored to speak for this class, because this graduating class of RNs is exceptional and one of a kind. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. The support I've received from you guys is overwhelming. From the first lecture with 16 chapters of required reading, through each exam and early morning clinical, all the way to that final comp predictor. I walk the halls of the College of Nursing, and I see support and helpful faces in every one of you. There's a special bond that we share. It's a bond that's a major part of what brought us here through all those obstacles and challenges. I look at each of you, and I know that I would be honored to have you as my nurse. So on behalf of my amazing classmates, I'd like to extend a heartfelt nursing school style thank you to our instructors and Karen, Stephanie, and Debbie. Somehow each of you comes together and forms this cohesive team. I'm not sure how you do it. You supply us with exactly what we need when we need it. Thank you for always listening to us and being here for us. And mostly, thank you for pushing us to be the best nurses that we could be. Your support will continue with us through all of the hard times that we have yet to encounter. Thank you to the most important people in this room, our support system. Family and friends, you can attest to all the impossible and seemingly never-ending parts of this journey to get to this day. You've fought hard to get us here too. I want to challenge all of you, and end with this, to keep pushing. Keep moving towards something greater than yourself. To be a nurse is not simply to finish a couple years of school and start a career. It's so much bigger than that. Continue that vital mindset to success. Do your best. Be your best in and outside of that hospital. We did it!
Thank you, Laura, for those encouraging words, and you guys have done a wonderful job. So I want to congratulate you guys. The journey, like I said, has not been easy, but your determination and perseverance has rewarded you in receiving the Northeast Community College Nursing Pin and graduating with a diploma in practical nursing or an associate degree of nursing. This is a tremendous accomplishment, and you should be proud. Nursing is the #1 trusted profession, and it doesn't happen by happenstance. As a nurse, you will have the opportunity and honor to be part of people's lives in the most intimate moments, whether it's enduring the first breath of life to providing comfort measures during the end of life. Remember, a great nurse is someone who not only has the knowledge and skill, but delivers the nursing care with compassion, humility, and trust. Reflecting on all the patients that I have cared for and their loved ones, I know most of them do not remember me, nor I them. But I do know that I gave a piece of myself to each of them, and they to me. Those threads make up a beautiful tapestry in my mind. That is my nursing career. Graduates, my hope for you is that your tapestry is as inspiring, colorful, and meaningful to you as mine is to me. The pinning ceremony is a culmination of the initial journey of one's professional nursing education. The annual ceremony is a bridge from nursing's past to nursing's future and is a time-honored nursing school tradition. It signifies your official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of nurses. The ceremony is rich in symbolism. The history of the rite of the passage can be tracked back to the Crusades of the 12th century. During this time, the Knights of Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist tended to the injured and infirm crusaders. When new monks were initiated into the order, they vowed to serve the sick soldiers in a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross, the first badge given to those who nurse. The modern ceremony dates back to 1860s, when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her tireless service to the injured during the Crimean War. To share the honor, she in turn presented a Medal of Excellence to her graduate nurses. By 1916, the practice of pinning new graduates was standard throughout the United States. The nursing school pin that graduates of Northeast Community College Associate Degree Nursing Program and the Practical Nursing Program will receive is symbolic of the nursing's heritage and its tradition. In the center is a raised Greek lamp of knowledge, surrounded by the color red depicting the relief of suffering. It is followed by a raised protective circle, which symbolizes the fullness of life. Then it is encircled with the words Northeast Community College ADN or PN, underlaid with a dark band that stands for truth, integrity, and constancy. The red and dark colors are also representative of Northeast Community College colors. The dark band is surrounded by a gold broken shield that signifies the nurse as a protector with high values and purity. The 4 indents in the gold or silver shield represent the holistic view of man as a biological, psychosocial, and spiritual being. In addition, the 4 indents represent the 4 pillars of Northeast Community College nursing program and curriculum, which is communication, caring, competence, and clinical judgment. You can all say those, right? Today, nurses do not wear the traditional white and nursing cap in the healthcare environment. However, upon successful completion of the NCLEX boards, they will proudly wear their nursing school pin and name tag that clearly states that they are a registered nurse or a licensed practical nurse, which distinguishes them from all other healthcare professionals. At this special ceremony, the graduate nursing students will receive their pin from family members or a close friend who has helped them along their journey. As I stated before, nursing school requires much dedication, long hours, and studying tedious homework, and early morning and late evening clinicals, culminating with the nursing board exam. It is an honor to recognize the nursing graduates today for all of their effort and achievements as they begin their journey into the profession of nursing. It is at this time that we will dedicate the Northeast Nursing Pins to the graduating class of 2019. So would the first row of the 2019 PN class make their way to the stage? At this time, I would also ask the individuals who will be pinning the students to make their way to the stage also and stand with the graduates to the right of the stage with your graduate. Graduates, when your name is called, please come to the center of the stage where your loved one will place the pin around your neck. Pam Albin. Pam is being pinned by her daughter, Jordan Albin. Tabitha Belt. Tabitha is being pinned by her father, Mike, and her mother, Linda Belt. Samantha Brester is being pinned by her parents, Brian and Amy Brester. Madison Doggett. Madison is being pinned by her mother, Jessica Kaiser. Tiffany Elwood. Tiffany is being pinned by her significant other, Jacob, and her son, Orion.
Add Gary Hansen. Add Gary Hansen.
Anna Hansen. Anna is being pinned by her mother, Bev, her son, Gunnar, and Gary Hansen. Haley Hart. Haley is being pinned by her mother, Krista Hart. Kaylee Harvey. Kaylee is being pinned by her parents, John and Chris Harvey. Brianna Hedstrom. Brianna is being pinned by her mother, Lisa Hedstrom, and her aunt, Lori Akes. And Lori is a former graduate of our program. Jennifer Holmberg. Jennifer is being pinned by her husband, Trent Holmberg. Lakash Howard. Cash is being pinned by his mother, Deborah Howard. Tylynn Johnson. Tylynn is being pinned by her parents, Matt and Tanis Johnson. Madison Clement. Madison is being pinned by her parents, Jeff and Penny Clement. Haley Knudsen. Haley's being pinned by her mother, Christy Knudsen. And Nicole Lashley is being pinned by her fiance, Bradley Gillett. Megan Lacey. Megan is being pinned by her boyfriend, Lucas Pallas, and her son, Brantley Pallas. Brittany Lorimer. Brittany is being pinned by her mother-in-law, Tina Ackley. Alyssa Ludwig. Alyssa is being pinned by her parents, Ed and Annette Ludwig.
Okay.
Heidi Marksmeyer. Heidi is being pinned by her mother, Mary Heller. Laken McCarter. Laken is being pinned by her mother, Tina McCarter. Brittany Mary. Brittany is being pinned by her parents, Jay Mary and Michelle Mary. Alicia Nelson is being pinned by her husband, Jordan Nelson. Jennifer Nelson is being pinned by her husband, Robert. Dana Pelzer. Dana is being pinned by her parents, Larry and Kathy Pelzer. Aaron Peterson is being pinned by his wife, Brianna Peterson, and parents. His mom and dad. Rebecca Rast. Rebecca is being pinned by her grandparents, Glenn and Audrey Wiedeken. Angelica Rocha is being pinned by her husband, Eric, who is also a nursing school and a part-time student, and her children, Arian and Christopher. Laura Sanchez is being pinned by her boyfriend, Luis Trujillo, and her daughter, Aria Trujillo. Amanda Schaaf is being pinned by her husband, Trent Schaaf. Jacob Steiner is being pinned by his mother, Chris Steiner. Audra Strom is being pinned by her mother, Tracy Wright. Michelle Taronis is being pinned by her nephew, Alberto, and her nephew Jesse. Amanda Thomas is being pinned by her husband Matthew and her daughter Ruth and Marie and her son Paul. Tamari Voigt is being pinned by her fiance Jared and her children Jade, Drake, and Zoe. Lindsay Welsh is being pinned by her son Grant Kuhl and her significant other Shane Clark. Natalie Wingard is being pinned by her brother Colin Wingard. Sydney Zom is being pinned by her father, Don Culhane. At this time, I would like to congratulate the practical nursing graduates, and we will begin the associate degree nursing graduates. The first graduate is Lexi Allen, and Lexi is being pinned by her mom, Deborah Allen, her sister, Harley Allen, and her niece, Kirsten. Kathy Baumert. Kathy is being pinned by several individuals. Her sons, John and Steve Baumert, her daughter-in-laws, Melissa and Heather, and her granddaughter, Hannah. Cindy Bruckner. Cindy is being pinned by her husband, Dylan, and her son, Caleb Bruckner. Amy Cook. Amy is being pinned by her husband, Austin, her son, David, and her daughter, Kaylee Cook. Kimberly Dickerson. Kim is being pinned by her father, Daniel. Jade Deuceman. Jade is being pinned by her sister Jasmine and her nephew Riker Dowd. Amberly Erickson. Amberly is being pinned by her husband Doug Erickson and her children Lily and Micah. Shanna Fry. Shanna is being pinned by her mother, Angie, and her son, Kyler. Mackenzie Gordon. Mackenzie is being pinned by her boyfriend, Zach Timmermans, and niece, Chloe. Melissa Green. Melissa is being pinned by her husband, Joe Green. Cami Hackerott is being pinned by her parents, Jeff and Julie Hackerott, and her daughter, Aubrey. Hannah Hansen is being pinned by her father, Don Hansen. Courtney Hart is being pinned by her boyfriend, Jacob Rath. Brooklyn Hudick is being pinned by her parents, Jeff and Angie Hudick, her fiance, Caleb Jesperson. Renee Keene. Renee is being pinned by her mother, Alicia Mavis, and her brother. And Alicia is a former graduate and former nursing faculty. Dominique Kliberow. Dominique is being pinned by her husband Bradley, her niece Lola, and her children Jace and Amelia. Evie Kelly. Evie is being pinned by her mother Rebecca Kelly, her father Justin Kelly, and her boyfriend Zach Painter.
This is just her mom.
Okay, Mariah Kramer. Mariah is being pinned by her mother, Mona Kramer. Rebecca Mackling. Becky is being pinned by her Trent Bossler, who's her significant other. Brittany Merchant is being pinned by her mother, Michelle Merchant, and her father, Chad Merchant. Julie Nelson. Julie Nelson is being pinned by her friend Mike, her children Charles, Sage, Katie, Brody, and Tori, and her grandson Corbin. Marissa Nelson is being pinned by her husband, Lucas Nelson. Tegan Michael Neeson is being pinned by his wife, Sydney Neeson. Michaela Nitz. Michaela is being pinned by her fiance, Drew Luntz, father, Glenn Nitz, stepfather and mother, Brian and Chris Rasmussen. Andrew O'Brien. Andy is being pinned by his wife, Teresa O'Brien, and his daughters, Emerson and Finley. Mary Ruda. Mary is being pinned by her boyfriend, Derek Godin. Laura Ruge. Laura is being pinned by her husband, Josh, and her daughter, Sophia. Heather Salmon. Heather is being pinned by fiance Eric Hemingway and her children, Cadence, Spencer, Braylon, and Amelia. Congratulations. Mikkel Sasma. Mikkel is being pinned by her husband, Matt, and her children, Bria, Kinsley, Easton, and Emmy. I think Matt is just as excited as Mikkel. Congrats. Jason Sager. Jason is being pinned by his parents, Jay and Connie Sager, and his significant other, Ben. Zoe Cirrus. Zoe's being pinned by her boyfriend, Mark Steiner. Tanya Sharples. Tanya is being pinned by her husband, Ryan Sharples, and her children, Kayla, Christian, and Katie. Laura Schoen is being pinned by her husband, Dustin Schoen. Allison Soward is being pinned by her mother, Sarah Ganiwa, and her dad, Brian Ganiwa. Rita Stearns is being pinned by her husband, Donald Stearns. Cassidy Steskel. Cassidy is being pinned by her parents, Anthony and Michelle Steskel. Christina Stevens. Christina is being pinned by her boyfriend Ethan and her son Gentry. Doris Strayer is being pinned by her daughter Jennifer Strayer Sorensen. Leanne Swigert. Leanne is being pinned by her fiance, Brandon Molly. Jamie Titus. Jamie is being pinned by her fiance, Alex Parks. Sarah Volbreck is being pinned by her father, Tony, her mother, Amy Volbreck, and her fiance, Grant King. Grace Wappelhorst is being pinned by her parents, Glenn and Robin Wappelhorst. Allison Wilkie. Allie is being pinned by her parents, Ray and Sue Wilkie, her sisters, Hannah and Kylie Wilkie, and her boyfriend, Nick O'Brien. Bailey Williams. Bailey is being pinned by her father, Donald Williams. Last but not least, Charlotte Wolf. Charlotte is being pinned by her daughter, Wyatt Wolf. Let's give all the graduates a round of applause. I'd like to recognize some of the student achievements and honors. The Northeast Nursing Program has a very active Student Nurses Association. The Student Nurses Association is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in nursing program and is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. Would the following please rise to be recognized? And these are the 2018-19 SNA officers. Laura Ruge, President. Charlotte Wolf, Vice President. Sarah Volbrecht, Secretary. Jade Deuceman, Treasurer. Mikhail Sasma, Historian. Shanna Fry, Community Service Coordinator. Kenzie Gordon, Fundraising Coordinator. Evie Kelly, Social Coordinator. Jamie Titus, Outreach Coordinator. Heather Salmon, Political Coordinator. And other members of the SNA organization, please rise. Let's give them a round of applause. I would like to recognize the students who have earned academic honors by being members of Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa recognizes and encourages the academic achievement of two-year college students and provides opportunities for individual growth and development through participation in honors, leadership, service, and fellowship programming. These individuals have the gold stoles that they are wearing today. Would you please stand to be recognized? In fall of 2018, the Nebraska Area Health Education Center, known as AHEC, invited Northeast Community College and Southeast Community College to participate in the AHEC Scholars Program. The Scholars Program is part of a national initiative that aims to prepare Nebraska's future healthcare workforce to become leaders in the changing healthcare system who serve those in rural and urban underserved areas. The students gain knowledge and experience in areas of practice transformation, interprofessional education, evidence-based practice, social determinants of health, and current practice issues. The Northeast Nursing Program has 4 students participating in the pilot program. The Scholars Program will be expanded statewide in fall of 2019. I'd like to recognize the students participating in the AHEC Scholars Program as please rising. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, I'd like to invite Stephanie Dvorak to the podium.
Welcome, everybody, and congratulations. I'm going to be talking about the Essence of Nursing, an Outstanding Nursing Award. This award is given each spring at this pinning ceremony to graduating students who consistently demonstrate the essence and heart of nursing practice. The faculty select the student or students using the following criteria. They show a consistent academic effort with a positive attitude, demonstrates caring actions, demonstrates good people skills with peers and faculty, demonstrates positive motivation toward classroom learning and clinical experience. They employ professional behavior and demonstrates maturity, integrity, and accountability with a willingness to help others and see others succeed. They demonstrate dedication to success in the nursing program and their future as a nurse. Unlike previous years, 2 students were chosen to have demonstrated these qualities of essence in the practical nursing program. The first individual who has been chosen for this Essence of Nursing award this year for practical nursing exemplifies all of these attributes. I have had the pleasure of working with this student in both the clinical and the classroom setting. This student is sincere, considerate, attentive, and easygoing. The student is strong academically as well as excels in the clinical setting. This student always comes to class prepared and ready to participate and is not afraid to jump into activities or to dig deeper into more difficult clinical situations. This student is self-motivated and would also be considered a mentor to others. This student is always helpful and supportive of their peers. Above all, this student is kind, genuine, and compassionate. I am proud to present the Essence of Nursing Award to the student who is the essence of professionalism and clearly demonstrates what nursing is all about. Someone we are proud to have as a nursing colleague, Erin Peterson. Congratulations. Come up here.
I am proud to announce the second winner for the Practical Nurse Program. This student has been chosen for the Essence of Nursing Award for this year's Practical Nursing Program, exemplifies all the criteria that Stephanie read in the award presented to Erin. This student consistently shows excellent academic effort with a positive attitude and caring actions, is organized, starts work on projects early, and studies well in advance of due dates, which is sometimes kind of hard, isn't it, students? They seek clarification as needed, showing good people skills with peers and faculty, with positive motivation toward classroom learning and the clinical experience. This student shows professional behaviors such as being respectful and polite, demonstrates accountability by arriving on time, and is well prepared for the class and the clinical with the willingness to help others by being kind and caring, especially toward the client and their family. This student shows real passion and dedication to succeed in the nursing program and their future as a nurse. The second student chosen for the Essence of Nursing Award for the Practical Nurses this year represents the heart of nursing. I am proud to announce Samantha Bressler. Congratulations. Next will be Michelle announcing the ADN.
Thanks, Patty. Patty. Did you take mine, Patty? No, you took mine. This is the practical nursing.
Oh, Samantha. I probably gave the wrong one out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I did not memorize it. This was a very hard choice, and I will tell you this is the best part of my job, is to do this. But when the nursing faculty were trying to decide who to give this award to, it was a very difficult decision because there are several worthy students in this class, but this student stood out amongst all of us. This student always has a smile on their face and holds themselves to a high standard professionally. This student excels in both the classroom and clinical area. In the classroom, this student is consistently engaged and sets the bar high academically. This student goes above and beyond with whatever they do, from classroom work to clinical journaling and patient care. In the clinical area, the student demonstrates the spirit of a true patient advocate, passion, and dedication to excellent nursing care. She sincerely is a gentle, kind, and compassionate person. One of her clinical instructors wrote that she was very helpful with the first-year students and always had her patient's room tidy. This student is very mindful of non-judging behavior towards patients of different cultures and traditions. This student takes the time and listens with her heart and truly connects with her patients. This student will be very successful in the nursing profession because she shows such respect to nursing faculty and other students. On behalf of the Northeast faculty, it is in my great honor that I am presenting the Essence of Nursing to Michaela Nitz.
Congratulations to all the recipients of the Essence of Nursing Award. All of you guys do deserve the award, as you guys are all wonderful and will make us proud as nurses. At this time, the students will take a pledge which reaches back to Florence Nightingale, who distinguished herself during that Crimean War, nursing sick and wounded British soldiers. Because of her selfless duty during the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became known as the Lady with the Lamp. As a tribute to Florence's dedication, the lamp icon becomes symbolic of nursing. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of care and devotion the nurse administers to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing. The pledge also represents the code in which all nurses practice by. So would all the nurses, the graduates, and faculty that are nurses, please stand to recite the pledge. This can be found in your pinning brochure on the last page. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, and social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect all times the dignity and relief of the patients under my care, building in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refrain from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the professional nurse. You may be seated. In closing, I want to thank you for selecting Northeast Community College Nursing Program as your starting point when you realized your dream of becoming a nurse. Put into practice what you've learned, conquer the challenges along the way, and create a beautiful tapestry. Best of luck and best wishes, as it will be an honor to call you nursing colleagues. At this time, please help me congratulate the 2019 ADN and PN graduates with a round of applause. We welcome you to join the graduation ceremonies tomorrow, Saturday, May 11th at 10 a.m. This concludes the pinning ceremony. Please join the administration and faculty at the McIntosh College Nursing Building for a reception, as we'll have cake and punch. And graduates, you may follow the college administration and faculty as we exit the stage, and then the family and friends can follow. Thank you.
Ready?
Ready, Karen?
Yep.